Hey Magnus.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Nick Stolberg. I'm here again, and today I get to do something that I really love, which is going out into the farmland and talking with some of my friends. So this is Magnus. Magnus is one of the directors at the IF Foundation, and we've been working with him for the past couple years now on different projects because while we're chicken farmers, we need feed. And so, as you guys know, 2 years ago or so, we built the feed mill, and one of the first things they were able to do was start selling us a lot of corn. In fact, where we're standing today is kind of like a research plot behind us where they're trying different types and varieties of corn to increase the yield. So Magnus, tell us why agriculture in this Cap-Haitian Valley is so important.
Yeah, it's so important because I would say 90% of the people living in rural area depend on agriculture. This is basically what they do basically for living. So it's very important for them because that's how they feed the family. There is no real job around here. Mostly where we are standing, if you're not a teacher, there is no such job around. So mostly family do farming to survive.
So we've got 90% of the people around here need farming.
Yeah.
And there's such little access to cultivation.
Exactly.
So that's how the IF Foundation kind of found its niche. So
Yes.
tell us about that.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons. First of all, we were working on providing microloan to people around here, but we find out they were doing small businesses, but they were buying and resell. And basically we said there is no such impact when you're buying things from, for example, the Dominican Republic and we sell in the community, so we're just giving money away. So we had an evaluation like 7 years ago. We said basically people here do farming. Then we met with leaders within the community and we asked them, what's going on? Why they have land, they have a lot of trees and stuff like that around here, but they're not making enough money. And they said one of the reasons they're not making money, it's one of the challenges is land preparation. Finding good seed, do land preparation on time because people here, they count on the rain to do farming. There is no irrigation system around here. So we said, okay, so how we can help them to solve this issue and land preparation, providing good seed and on time. That's the other issue. They may have it, but if it's not on time, it's like wasting money. Yep. So that's one of the reasons we said we're gonna provide a farm input program where we help them to have access to better land preparation, to good seed, and help them find market like New Roots where they can sell their corn.
So that was 7 years ago, Magnus. So fast forward now, you guys are working with hundreds of farmers in this valley, doing land preparation on credit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys buy back all of the raw materials that are produced out in these fields. Yeah. And then in turn, provide this high quality raw material to different customers that you guys have, built contracts with all around the north.
Exactly.
Meds and Foods for Kids is an example where you guys grow peanuts.
Peanuts, yeah.
You do all the aflatoxin testing, and then you make sure they're dried, and you guys work with the farmers for free, right?
Yeah. It's no cost. Basically, they just pay what we explain for them in terms of land preparation, providing seed. They don't pay for like technical assistance. We don't just give them the input, but we assist them from from land prep until the harvest, and we help them to find better market so they can sell the product. Because this is another challenge. They can produce, but if they don't find a market that can offer them a better price for the product, that becomes another issue. Because the way to help them to keep motivating them to produce, it's to produce and then find a market that can offer them a good price for the product. Yep. So that's basically what we do. We provide everything and then we help them find market so they can sell the product. Yeah.
Which is how we really got to know each other a few years ago. Because we built this corn mill and we needed as much corn as we could buy.
Yeah.
And so we started talking with Magnus and the IF Foundation, and they were able to really ramp up corn production rather quickly. How many tons did I buy from you last year?
It was around 14.
Around 14 tons.
Yeah.
And this year maybe triple that?
Yeah, we hope that. Yeah. 3 years ago we started with corn, but we had to stop because we couldn't find a market that can take all of the corn we are producing, because once you produce the corn, you have to sell it so they can get money to pay school or buy food for the kids. So we stopped that because farmers were not making enough money on corn. But right now with new roots, there is a demand for the corn. Then we just get into the bus and we keep producing, and the farmers were very happy with that, because not only they can produce the same land they prepare for corn production, they use it for sugarcane. So it's like out of one money they spend on land preparation for corn, right after planting the corn, they plant sugarcane on the same land, so they don't have to spend other money to do that. So it's a
And maybe they're going to rotate some corn with peanuts.
Exactly. We're trying to do that too, because after peanuts, where farmers are making money, we were looking for other crops where we can do rotation, so to do better land management for them. So we have peanuts, and then we can plant corn, so that's a good way to manage the soil.
So my whole vision, and your vision too, is to just put people to work.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got all of this land out here, and none of it's being worked.
And then
none of it. It's being worked in inefficient ways with bad inputs. And so it's sad because we see other countries that have advanced agriculture so far.
Exactly.
In Haiti, we're still out here with hoes, planting and harvesting by hand.
By hand, everything by hand.
And so we are a chicken farm. That's what we do, and that's what I like to remember is our essence and our cause. We're here to farm and raise chickens. That's what we're good at. But those chickens have to eat, and so that's why a couple of years ago we built that corn mill, hoping that we would be able to find all of these local farmers that would want to grow corn and bring it to us to sell it to us. So that's why we love working with Magnus, because this is exactly what they do. They're experts at it. They have the relationship with literally hundreds of farmers all around, and they are already working with them, providing cultivation on credit, providing them good seeds, technical expertise to grow us the best crop, and then they buy it all back and they bring it to me in a big truck, and I have one check to write, and they're taking care of all of the management of it. And so it is so good for us and our chickens, and so good for hundreds of farmers all around us. So next step, you guys didn't have enough tractors.
Oh no,
you have so many farmers that you work with. You can't provide. There's so much demand for your services, your credit of cultivation, that you guys couldn't keep up.
For the 7 years we have been doing this farm input program, our main challenges is finding tractor operator who can provide a land preparation service to the farmers. The thing is, before we get into that farm input program, the farmers explain that if they have the money, they cannot find a tractor. And then the season, like the rain come and pass, when now the tractor is available, it's not the right season to plant. So it's become a dilemma for them. Now, and the tractor service provider are not around, and they will not come here for just like 1 or 2 farmers, because the average land owned by a farmer is basically 0.3 acres, basically the minimum. So to find a tractor who will come just for that, it's gonna be hard. So that's why the EF Foundation, with help of our donors, we had 2 tractors, John Deere tractors, but they're not enough to provide land preparation for like 300 farmers on time, because we have to insist on that. If it's not on time, you're just gonna waste money, because most of the farmers rely on the rain to do production. So you have to schedule everything on the right time so farmer can make money. Because if you don't do land preparation on time, and then when the rain comes and there is nothing ready, then you miss the window of plantation. So that's one of the reasons. As the moment we can find good tractor, good service provider in terms of land preparation, it's good for the farmers, it's good for the foundation. I mean, it's good for everyone, because you will have land prep, you will have people who can do weeding. If there is no such program around here, people will not make enough money, because you will not work your land, you will not have access to pay somebody to do weeding for you. So the land will just sitting there, and everybody asking for money or asking for food to do something else, but the land is there.
Yep.
The reason it's not working is because if we don't have tractors on time to do land preparation, it becomes a dilemma for the farmers.
Yep.
Yeah.
So last summer, New Roots bought a John Deere 4020. We shipped it in about September. It got here in October, November-ish. And then if guys, Magnus and his team invited us to their office and said, so how much do you want to do?
yeah.
And then they put us a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they gave us a list a few weeks ago of about 75 acres with over 100 farmers.
Yeah.
And they're all literally within like a mile of where we live.
Yeah.
Maybe a mile and a half. I mean, it's like our neighbors right around us are already working with them. And so it's just been this awesome, cohesive partnership that we've been able to form.
Yeah.
And our tractor's been running every single day for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Except for like 3 days. Then we had some rain and a couple Sundays.
Yeah.
So we've been going for it. We're getting hopefully more corn tilled up or more land prepared this year than you guys have ever done.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're working with around 300 farmers, and because of the success we had last season, so we have more farmers getting into the program so they can produce corn, and the same for peanuts. Yeah.
So when I hear more farmers, that's a farmer with a wife, with kids, with grandkids. And so every time we take on a new acre to plant, that's creating so many jobs.
And the thing is, when we are discussing with the farmers, another issue that people may not be aware of, it's when they have, like for land preparation time, if they have the money, they have to make a decision. Do I have to pay school for my kids or pay a tractor to do land preparation? So when we get into this, we help them so they don't have to worry about finding money to pay tractor, though we provide the loan. So we do the land preparation on a loan basis with 0 interest.
I don't want to take up any more of your time.
No problem.
You got a farm to manage.
Yeah.
These are golden. What kind of?
Yeah, we call them curdo. It's like, if you translate, it's like golden heart mangoes. They are very big. It's too bad we don't have any on the tree now, but hopefully you will see that they are very big and good and tasty. And
so check out the link below to the IF Foundation. They're an organization that I think is fantastic, doing amazing work with hundreds of people in this community, and it's sure been a blessing and awesome for us to work with you guys.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
And I just appreciate your heart and your passion for agriculture in this valley.
Yeah, thank you, New Roots. Welcome aboard. Thank you.